Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today you're going to be joining me for another RWBY reaction. This time we're going to be reacting to Volume 5, Chapter 6, Known by Its Song. Now, first of all, before this video begins, full disclosure, I have seen this episode already. Long story short, obviously it came out, it's, as of right now, it's actually, it's Wednesday afternoon for me. I'm a first member. I watched it on Saturday when it came out, but I was up in Birmingham for Comic-Con, which I met a couple of familiar faces that I already knew, and I made some awesome new friends there too. And basically, to avoid spoilers plus the hype when I saw the thumbnail, I just had to watch it. But to be honest, this episode was so powerful, so moving, and it's ranked very high in all-time RWBY episodes. You're probably going to get a pretty close to live reaction watching it for only the second time. I've made sure not to watch again. I've been trying to avoid watching even clips of it again, just so I can get as fresher and as genuine reaction as possible. So yeah, obviously I'm going to really get into it because of course I will try and get my reviews up as well. I've just had some trouble with time constraints between work, and I've had 3 conventions in the last 2 months, and then I tried to upload, as of this recording today, I have already tried to upload the first 3 reactions of RWBY, but been hit with copyright and I haven't had time to get that sorted out. Plus I've never done that before, so I'll get these out as soon as I can. But anyway, regardless of that, let's get into RWBY Volume 5 Chapter 6, starting in 3, 2, 1, play. Back to the ship. I must say, this volume has really hit with surprises so far. It's done really good at not being too predictable. Like Volume 4, there was some pretty predictable stuff in there. Although I feel in the minority, but I did enjoy Volume 4. Yes, it's not the high stakes of Volume 3 or Volume 5, but you need that sometimes. You need that build up to go backwards a bit. You can't just keep getting bigger, it would be impossible. I love that scene in Chapter 5 of Plague of the Sun as well. Some good exposition, some good character building. I'm looking forward to seeing more of Hazel. I know I say that a lot, but since Chapter 2, he's become my favourite villain. Like, villain. I'm still waiting to see him do anything villainous. So far, he's helped out a kid and shown remorse at someone dying. So, yeah. Here we go. I feel like this is very not accurate what's going to happen in this volume. Thank you, Monty. Oh yeah, I forgot, yeah, it started with the scene we saw in RWBY Rewind.
Regular or the special?
I'm actually looking for someone. Goes by the name Shiro One. Ever heard of him? I heard he's a regular around here.
What's he making?
Who's asking?
Hey, I'm not some cop, if that's what you mean. I need
Definitely
Shiro
not.
for a gig. We go way back.
Way back, huh?
Mm-mm.
So,
I did not know where
friend of
this was
yours.
going, to be honest. I really didn't.
Yeah, I'd say so. He's a pretty alright guy.
I definitely didn't see what
Well.
happened coming.
In that case, you tell that jerk that he better not show his ugly face in here until he pays me the lien he owes me.
Did I say friend? I meant acquaintance.
Yeah. Got
Really,
Libro.
we're just colleagues. Anyways, thanks for your time, buddy. I'll just be taking off now.
And this is why you stay away from the lower levels. And that no fairness sign, like, it shows the discrimination that the fairness get. I mean, I know people have said that we haven't seen a lot of it, but to be fair, we hadn't seen a lot of the real world. I mean, we spent pretty much all of the Beacon trilogy in Beacon. And then Volume 4, we're a couple small villages. But we're in one of the kingdoms now, and Mistral is definitely obviously one of the shadier ones, that probably an Atlas, as we got the idea from the Great War. Poor Crow. But yeah, like, What do those things say? Jeez, look at that fucking fighting, man. These are the lower levels of Mistrals. Why you stay away? Oh, this bit was quite... Again, I did not see this coming, and...
Other shields.
So like they're all missing or something? I wasn't quite sure the first time I remember that they're all missing. Like, Crow's had enough. Like, he had a bad day. None of it's gone right for him.
Oh, hey there. I'm looking for Heather. Look, pal, I've had a rough day. Do you know where she is or not?
Daddy? Does he know where Mommy is?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to bother you.
Oh, God. Volume 5 was just hit with the feels. God. Well, these guys are clearly on hard times. Look at that house, I mean. I won't pay attention to this bit specifically because they show about the people with the names he's looking for. He can't even do it. He can't even take a... Even, like, Crow could not even take a drink. Right. Yeah. So they all went on mission. Search and destroy, perimeter defense. So everyone's missing that he was after. Search and rescue terminated 2 days ago. So they're either in progress or it's over. Like, it was a terminated mission. Oh my God. So I wonder if like Salem and like Dr. Watts, they're all like one step ahead. They know the people who are likely to not side with Lionheart, and they've already dealt with them. So that's what he's
You got a lot of nerve showing up back here. Unless you brought that idiot with you.
How much did Shiro owe you?
Well, I'd say about 16,000 Lian.
He's got Veil on the card.
Man, you must be in some serious trouble with him if you're paying me off.
His name is clear.
Yeah.
And he feels bad about
That
that.
idiot.
That idiot. It's like, this guy clearly is racist against the Fallen and shit. He still shows remorse. It does show that the hate for Fallen is very real in places. Man, this.
You can wait outside. Thank you.
Damn. This is family business.
So,
Family.
what's the truth? You know, it's better when it's hot.
You know, you're really obnoxious.
I love
Is that
Weiss.
truth is hard to come by. A story of victory for one person is a story of defeat for someone
It's
else.
very true.
By now, your uncle has surely told Ruby and her friends plenty of stories.
Yep, that's true.
Well, he's never given me a reason to doubt him
History is
before.
written by the winners.
That doesn't mean those reasons don't exist.
No, that is true, but like, I trust Crow,
You
like,
know,
definitely.
You and your teammates might as well be the poster children for the Huntsman.
I mean, admittedly, I don't trust Ozpin
Your
fully.
motives vary, but you all enrolled to try and make the world a better place. It's adorable.
It's what huntsmen and huntresses do.
Not all of them. Some people are just in it for the money and the fame, but there's
Yeah.
even more that are just looking to grow stronger.
I feel like Carden was like
Your
that.
Uncle Crow and I didn't attend Beacon to become huntsmen.
Oh, this bit.
We did it to learn how to kill huntsmen. Daddy and Uncle left that part out, hmm?
Yeah, they did.
Aside from the Grim, huntsmen were the only ones capable of ruining our raids and hunting us down. Our tribe needed a counterforce.
So, Crow and Raven were the
And Crow and I were the
counterforce.
perfect age. The entrance exams were child's play compared to what we'd already been through. We were good.
Outside the kingdoms.
So good that we caught the attention of Beacon's very own headmaster, Professor Ozpin. Even after we were put on a team, I could tell he was keeping his eye on us.
Much
Back
like
then,
he's
I thought
doing
it
with
was
Team
because he
Ruby
knew.
now.
But it was Team Stark he was interested in.
What do you mean by that?
Constant attention, extra training missions, turning a blind eye whenever we happened to break the rules and get into more trouble.
I
than
feel
we
like
should
Raven
have.
and Crow broke the rules a
Sound
lot.
familiar?
Yeah, it's exactly what they've done.
What's your point?
He did that
How
for
much
them
do
as
you know
well.
about Professor Ozpin?
Nothing.
About his past?
They know nothing about Ozpin.
He was a prodigy, one of the youngest headmasters to be appointed to a school.
Because that's how he planned it. Because the man you know as Ozpin designed those schools, and has followers inside every academy on Remnant that are loyal to him and no one else.
Yep.
That doesn't make any sense. How could he have... No. Why would someone even do that?
Because Old Man Oz has a great and terrible secret. One that could spread fear across the world.
I was begging for the Stark
One that he
flashback.
eventually entrusted to our team. And once I knew, there
About
was no
Salem.
going back. I needed to know more.
She didn't want
But
to deal with
every
it.
new discovery I made, the more horrifying.
Because
the
Raven
world
said like it's too
became.
big for them. It's a war he cannot win.
Okay, then tell us. What's the big secret? What's so crazy that the rest of us don't know?
The creatures of Grimm have a master named Salem. She can't be stopped, she can't be reasoned with, and she will not rest until humanity crumbles at her feet.
Like,
What?
yeah, it's
You know you two haven't even touched your
it
tea.
is true, but like, yeah, like you can't blame them for struggling to believe such a thing. I mean,
Why should we believe any of this?
Now you're catching on. So far you've done nothing but accept what others tell you. But you need to question everything.
oh my god, like, I want to know more. I want to see
Otherwise
some
you'll
stuff
end up
from.
just as blind as Crow.
I don't know how to feel about that. I really
And
don't.
your fool of a father.
Oh, that was the line.
Don't you dare talk about my family like that! You need to calm down.
Yang, please.
Oh god, like,
Listen to your friend, Yang.
Why is trying
Your
to keep her
teammates
calm?
never let you down before.
You don't know the first thing about my teammates. About me. You were never there. You
damn.
left us.
And this is when it had to come out eventually.
Why?
It had to come out. She wants to know her whole
I know
life.
more than you realize. Not just about you, and not just what I've been told, but things I've seen with my own eyes.
I want to see them.
I know the Grimm have a leader. I know people who can come back from the dead.
Oh my
I know
god.
that magic is real.
So she knows about
And I
Ozpin's
can prove it.
reincarnating ability?
You said Ty told you all about my semblance. Well, I doubt he ever told you what Oz did to my brother and me.
So Ty knows about their abilities.
Go see for yourself.
So you get the picture so Oz made them be able to turn into birds, but what for?
Mom?
Like, what's the point of that? I mean, I can get around fast, and I
Yeah.
guess you can
Are
hide.
you okay?
I'll be fine once we could get her to take us to
Yeah,
RWBY.
she's not okay, and she shouldn't be okay.
It's okay if
Yeah.
you're not okay.
Yeah, exactly.
You didn't believe what she said, right?
Don't blindly
Of
ignore
course
her.
not. Well, not all of it.
Weiss is being
It
rational.
was crazy. We have dust, semblances.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there's no such thing as magic.
The world of Remnant is a crazy place. And you've got to start questioning things like Raven said.
A raven?
I've seen that bird before.
Yeah, you have.
Maybe it belongs to your mom?
Yeah, in a way. Body and soul. So why did Oz do that?
How did you do that?
Well, I could explain it to you.
Or Crow could.
Or you could ask your uncle.
once
You're
again,
letting us go?
giving her the
I'm
choice.
giving you a choice.
Yeah.
Stay here with me, and I'll answer all of your questions and more. We can have a fresh start.
You don't deserve a fresh start.
Or you can go back to Crow and join Ozpin's impossible war against Salem.
I feel like it is an impossible
Meet
war,
the same fate as so many others.
and I bet some are among them.
But can you really go back to trusting someone that's kept so much from you?
I get her skepticism towards Ozpin, I really do, because,
All I care about is making sure my sister is safe.
and that's the thing, it's not about Salem, it's not about Crow, it's about Ruby to Yang.
Yang, if you side with your uncle, I may not be as kind the next time we meet.
I love this line, I love her retort.
You weren't kind this time either.
Yeah, pretty much, like, you've always been a bitch, Raven. I do get her feelings towards Ozpin though, and I'll understand even more the more we learn about him, and if
This
we
isn't right.
eventually get a Stark
I
flashback.
get one or two of them, but all of them?
Yeah, that's not coincidence. I bet Dr. Watts has seen to that already, that any people he thinks aren't going to be loyal, get rid of them.
Oh,
Not Raven. Much better than Raven. And who let Ruby cook? Like, really? Or Nora, for that fact.
All right, the first batch is just about done.
Awesome! Now we just need Crow and we'll be all set. Do you really think he's going to bring that many people? This is a lot of food.
Yeah, you're there. You can eat most of it, pretty much, Nora. Yeah.
I don't know, but it sounds like we can use all the help we can get.
Who's letting Ruby and Nora cook?
Be right there!
You're going to overcook that.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. Shut up!
hey, Ruby.
I'm coming!
Yeah, you're going to want to see that.
Fine, you take over.
Yeah, let leave the cooking to Ren, please.
So, we didn't know how many people were coming, so we just cooked all of it.
Just two, but two very important people.
I'm so sorry. I should have
You've
stayed.
got nothing
I
to
should have talked
apologize
more.
for.
I wasn't sure if you wanted me around.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I've been waiting for this moment since the end
I
of...
love you.
There it is! I was waiting for that since the end of Volume 3 when she didn't say it. When she didn't say it to Ruby then. Look at that. True friends. Go on, Weiss, you get in there. That is your real family. And they love you. And you love them.
Nice.
You get in there, girl. You get in there. That is your family. Oh. Oh my god, that was just perfection. Like... Oh my god, that was fucking perfection. I don't even care. Because out of all of Team Ruby, there were two interactions I was most looking forward to, and that was the Ruby and Yang reunion and the Ruby and Weiss reunion, and we had both of them in one scene. I mean, I know since Volume 4 we had to because Weiss and Yang were together and going for Ruby, but still, that didn't take anything away from it. Oh my god. Rooster Teeth, man. So, like, Volume 5 is going to kill me. Like, in the same way that Volume 3 did, like, it's just like, it's emotional, like Volume 3 was, but in a very different way. It's tears of joy as opposed to tears of complete sadness. But, oh my god. That scene, like, honestly, for me, that episode may rank as one of my top of all time RWBY. Like, of all 5 volumes. Like, every day, yes, a great fight scene is amazing, but this episode had some serious, like, you know, it gave us some, you know, it gave you good character development. Like, that was, like, and that's such an important thing in a show, is building the characters up, and we had obviously the characters were learning about stuff, so we're getting like they were, even if it's stuff we already knew, some exposition for the characters at least, and then of course that heartwarming scene. And it just makes me all the more excited and nervous for what's to come in the future for RWBY. But every year, they just outdo themselves and they just make it better. They give you even more reason to invest in the show. More people come to it because as it just gets bigger and better every year. And say what you want about RWBY, but visually, it gets better each year. You can argue that the fighting's not quite as good because it's not done the same way because, of course, Monty is not here to animate it. But just like visually appealing, and the story just gets better. Like it's a bigger and better story, more at stake, more going on each year, and I love it. I mean, we're not even halfway. Like I said, we still got one more before we reach the halfway point for this volume, and already so much has happened. I mean, barring the last few episodes of Volume 3, the most has happened within these few episodes out of all of RWBY, to be honest. I did tell you this was such a good episode, you'd probably get a pretty genuine reaction despite I saw it on Saturday. Yeah, I love you, Rooster Teeth. I love it. Like, everyone who works on this, all of RWBY, shout out. And shout out to Crow pretty much becoming a main character at this point. I guess, you know, if you have a voice actor like Vic Mignogna, you're going to need to have. Hey, sorry, yeah, my it stopped recording for some reason, I'm not sure why, but anyway, I'm about to round this out anyway because, as I said, I am going to try and make some separate videos to actually talk, like, review the episodes. I know, cause, like, for chapter 1 and 2 of this volume, I basically did the review within the chapter, so I'll see about doing a review for them, but definitely for the others. So yeah, that just rounds out my thoughts. The Yang Raven scene was great, although a little disappointed. I was really hoping we were going to get a flashback so we could actually see something as to why Raven really does not trust Ozpin. I get that she now knows it's an impossible fight and she thinks it's not worth it. Like the song Sacrifice, I will not be your sacrifice. There's that. And of course the scene with the 3 girls at the end just took it all for me. Like, that was just perfection. Like, I've been waiting for that for so long. And the line, I love you from Yang, ever since she didn't say it to RWBY at the end of Volume 3, I've been waiting for that moment. Like, you better say it. Either you better say sorry or I love you. And she went for I love you, and I think that was the right choice. Yeah. And then the thing with Crow as well, obviously, the bad guys are once again one step ahead, and they have probably seen to those people already. They're all missing. Oh, God. This program, man. But yeah, anyway, that will do it for this reaction video to RWBY. Like this video if you enjoyed. Hopefully it came out. Hopefully I managed to get it actually to stay on YouTube without being blocked. Comment what you thought about this frankly amazing episode, and subscribe if you're looking forward to more of my RWBY videos. And until then, I hope you all have a wonderful, fantastic day, and I will see you in the reaction for Chapter 7. Take care.